Welcome to Daily Stoic Insights, where we transform timeless Stoic wisdom into practical tools for a better life. Let me start with this. Have you ever felt trapped inside your own thoughts, overwhelmed by emotions, or like you've lost control of your mental clarity? If so, know you're not alone, and know that you can change it. Today's video is a practical manual for regaining control of your mind, developing emotional clarity, and rebuilding mental resilience. Drawing from Stoic philosophy and modern neuroscience, we'll explore how to organize mental chaos, create thoughts that empower rather than weaken, and choose our attitudes consciously every single day. But before we start, I have two simple requests. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us share these insights with more people, and together, we can create a community that thrives on wisdom, clarity, and action. Now, grab a notebook, take some notes, and let's dive in. Today, you take the first steps toward reorganizing your mind and reclaiming your strength. The first step to rebuilding a strong mindset is this: clean the silent chaos within your mind. Often, what holds you back are not external obstacles, but internal ones. Circular thoughts that replay endlessly, doubts that haunt you without resolution, worries that hijack your focus, energy, and peace. It's like trying to run a race in heavy fog. You're expending energy, but you can't see where you're going. Everything feels confusing, heavy, and directionless. And let's be honest, no one feels strong when their mind is cluttered. So, the first step isn't forcing yourself to think positively. It's about identifying the thoughts that silently pull you down every day. These thoughts are subtle, automatic, and repetitive, like background noise that you become so accustomed to, you barely notice it anymore. But they are stealing your confidence, your energy, and your clarity. As Norman Vincent Peale famously said, change your thoughts, and you change your world. But first, you need to identify the thoughts you need to change. Here's a practical exercise. Grab a notebook or journal. Write down the thoughts that repeat in your mind, especially during moments of fear, doubt, or comparison. Look for patterns. Are there phrases or ideas that come up again and again? By putting your thoughts into words, you place them under the light of consciousness. They stop being invisible voices in the background and become patterns you can confront and reprogram. A 2016 study from Stanford University showed that people who identified and challenged negative thought patterns recovered more quickly from failures and achieved better results over time. This isn't just optimism, it's applied neuroscience. Even former U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt recognized this truth when he said, "The only thing we have to fear is the fear itself." Many of your doubts aren't even yours. They're relics of past experiences, voices from your past, or beliefs you never questioned. The good news is this: you can start cleaning them up today. With each observation, each note, and each choice to think differently, you clear space for clarity, calmness, and confidence. Write this down and say it out loud. My mind now obeys me. That simple declaration is the foundation of mental strength. Not ignoring chaos, but organizing it. Not all pain comes from the outside world. Much of it comes from the stories we tell ourselves. A thought might seem like just a fleeting phrase, but it has immense power. It can shape your emotions. It can paralyze your actions. It can sabotage your dreams, all without you even realizing it. This is why rebuilding a resilient mindset isn't about repeating shallow affirmations, but about building a habit of thinking that strengthens you instead of weakening you. This is intentional mental training. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you're starting a new project at work, and the first thought that appears is, "I'll never be able to do this. It's too difficult." That automatic thought puts you on the defensive. It makes the challenge seem larger and your abilities seem smaller. But in that moment, you have another option, a chance to interrupt the cycle and rewrite the narrative. Instead of "I'll never get it," say this: "I don't know the answer yet, but I'm willing to learn." This small shift in language has a massive effect. It reframes the situation from fear to growth and places you in a position of action rather than defeat. And here's the key. It's not deception, it's realignment. It's reclaiming control over the narrative running in your head. If you allow your mind to focus on fear, your energy will flow toward fear. But if you create a habit of focusing on possibility, courage, and creativity, your actions will naturally follow. As Tony Robbins wisely says, where focus goes, energy flows. Here's a challenge for you. As you move through your day, whenever you encounter a negative or weakening thought, pause. Ask yourself, what is a more empowering way to think about this situation? Practice swapping those limiting beliefs for stronger scripts. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, and your mindset grows stronger. The Stoics understood something profound. It's not enough to simply reject bad habits or old beliefs. True change comes when you choose to build something new. Socrates famously said, "The secret to change is to focus all your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new." So instead of fighting negative thoughts or trying to banish worries, focus on creating thoughts and practices that serve you. If you dwell on past failures, shift your focus to lessons learned and apply them. If you fear a challenge, redirect that energy into preparation and action. If you tend towards self-criticism, practice acknowledging your strengths alongside areas for improvement. This mental shift transforms your mind from a battlefield into a construction site. Instead of tearing yourself down, you are actively building yourself up. This brings us back to a fundamental truth of Stoicism. Attitude is a choice. Your mind is trainable. Strength is something that can be developed step by step, thought by thought. Remember, the mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant and nurture will grow stronger. If you focus on fear, your brain will look for more fear. But if you focus on opportunity, growth, and empowerment, that is what your mind will amplify. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Write this down. Today, I build the foundation for a stronger future. You don't need to hold on to old scripts that hurt you. You have the power to rewrite your thoughts, reshape your emotions, and rebuild your world from the inside out. You have the power to reorganize your mind, reawaken your strength, and reshape your life. It's not about perfection. It's about progress and persistence. Let's recap. Clean the silent chaos that blocks your mind. Replace weakening thoughts with empowering beliefs. Focus all your energy on building the new, rather than fighting the old. This is the framework for a positive mental attitude rooted in Stoic wisdom and backed by modern neuroscience. If this video resonated with you, here's your next action. Leave a comment below saying, "Today, I choose my attitude." Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video with someone who needs to reclaim control of their mindset as much as you do. Remember, your thoughts shape your world. Change your mind, and you will change your life. Thank you for watching Daily Stoic Insights. I'll see you in the next video, where we continue exploring how to live with wisdom, clarity, and purpose.